Hello, everyone. I'm Mehmuna, and welcome to our Capstone project presentation. We've made a web app called Code Creator to make your life a little easier. Our project is sponsored by Dr. Indranil Roy, and my other members are Aswad, Nick, and Amisha. So, what is Code Creator exactly? Code Creator automatically evaluates students' code, gives instant, objective feedback, and saves instructors hours of manual grading time. So, why is Code Creator? Right now, the grading code is slow, tiring, and very inconsistent. Instructors lose hours they could be spending on teaching, and students wait days to find out what went wrong in their code. That delay kills the momentum, and when feedback comes too late, students repeat the same mistakes and miss chances to really improve. At the same time, teachers are overwhelmed trying to juggle the grading with the lectures, office hours, and everything else. And even though there are tools out there, but usually they're not all in one, they have subscription fees. They usually do not have sandbox or they do not have plagiarism, but our code creator is all in one. Code Creator exists to fix that, to automate the repetitive parts of grading, give students fast, clear feedback, free the educators to focus what matters the most, teaching and helping the students to grow as programmers. Now let's talk about the features of our Code Creator. First, it automates the code assignment grading, gives instant feedback, it has built-in sandbox for writing code, built-in plagiarism detection, it supports multiple programming languages like Java, Python, and C, and allows the educator to have more time to focus on their instructional responsibilities. Our app sounds really cool, right? So let's see what tools and environment we have used to make this amazing, beautiful app. For the front end, we have used HTML, JavaScript, CSS, Bootstrap 5, Font Awesome. For the back end, we have used Python 3.11, SQLite, PostgreSQL, Django 5 Framework, UV Package Manager, Just Zero API, and the PyProject TOML. For testing, we have done the Django built-in testing suite, and we have also run it on the Windows and Linux environment to see if our app is compatible for all the environments. For hosting, currently it's been hosting locally, but we are planning to host it on our university server. For the version control, it's uploaded on GitHub. After hearing about all these interesting features, I'm sure that you were very excited to see the demo of our app. So let's begin with our instructor dashboard. So this is our Code Creator homepage. We can see we have the sign in and the get started button, which is actually sign up. And if we scroll down, we have see some like features that I've mentioned. Let's start with the get started one. If someone wants to sign up, they're gonna fill out their first name and put their last name here. I'm using student 3, and they will have to have a unique username, and they will also have to put down their email. And here they get to pick if they want are a student or a teacher. So for this one, let's say they're a student, they have to have a unique student ID, phone number, date of birth, password, and that's how they create an account. But now let's sign in to our already existing professor account. So I'm going to put my password here and let's get started. So this is my homepage for the instructors, and I can see on the right that there's a profile, and I can edit the profile. I can upload a picture. I have my names and all the personal details. I can upload a picture here and add a little bit detail. So now let's get started with the create assignment. So this is where I will put my title. So let's start with like very basic something like printing the hello world. And for description, I'm going to write write a Python code to output hello world. Very simple, right? So now let's move forward and see. So I can see a preview. I can select the language. I can set the max score. For this one, I'm just going to put 10 as this is a very easy one. I can set a deadline. And on the right, you can see there is a button is active, which is actually making it available to the students. I'm adding a test case. This is optional. So in here, I'm going to click the validate all. Here it's telling me that like, okay, I just put the input, but I didn't put the output. So it's just like helping me to set the test cases without an error. So as an input, I actually want to put just hi. And for this one, as output, I want to put hello world. Now I'm going to add this test case and create this assignment. So the assignment has been created. On the right, I can see there's an assignment that has been created previously. And now I'm going to go back to my dashboard, and here I can see like all the details of this. So the Square calculator has already some submissions, and I would like to go through them. So I can view all the submissions. I can see all the students that have submitted the code and their code preview. And if I want to see more in detail, there's like an option of like view details. Let's see. So here's the code, the time they have submitted, and the test cases they have run. And here I can also grade them manually. So here I can put any score and give them a feedback. Now let's go back to our submission, and here is our plagiarism report. So for this assignment, I can see that like there's like only 22.3, which is a very low risk. I don't need to worry about it. And here also the rubrics, what percentage means what. Here's a digital breakdown of the percentages, and I can see like the Mehmuna Hawk has like plagiarism with one student, and the student is named student 2. And now we're gonna go back and check like the plagiarism report for the other submission. So for this one, let's directly go to the plagiarism report. For this code, I see like, okay, so there's one student that has submitted like that has like 100% match. So which is probably copied and pasted the same code. So we're gonna go into detail and see. So we can see 100%, we can see the student 2 has plagiarized and has 100% submission with student Mehmuna Hawk. And we can see like, okay, so these are the details and where it's matching. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna grade them like for it is auto graded for like successfully running the case, but as this is plagiarism, I'm gonna put 0 and also leave a note to meet me at the office hour. And I'm going to submit the grade and the feedback. Okay, so now it's set to 0 again. So I can see like for this one, the max result and the average of this class is 0 because they plagiarized with each other. And that's all. Now let's move forward with our student dashboard. So I've skipped the login part, and here is the student dashboard. On the right, we can see the profile, and here I can see all the assignments and the progress. So in my assignment, I can see like this one, it's already due and I have submitted and got 0. But this one is a new, I have not submitted anything, so I'm gonna go there and look at the assignment and see how I can solve it. Okay, so now I'm going to write a code in our sandbox. So let's say like for this one, it's just like taking an input and it doesn't matter, like it's up printing hello world as an output, so the input doesn't matter at all. So we're just gonna save the code and see. Okay, so the code has been submitted and pending for review, but here we can run all the test cases. It has run successfully, so it has already graded me 10 out of 10 because I could run it successfully, and teacher can definitely look it back to it. But I can see like I have like 100% match, so that's a problem. But it's not showing me who I have matched with from the student point of view. While making this app, I faced many challenges and had the opportunity to learn many things as well. First time making an app was not easy. Also, implementing sandbox plagiarism within an app also was a very big challenge for us. We also designed and implemented the auto grading system. And also, we had a goal to make our interface very user friendly for the instructor and the students so they don't struggle while using our app, and implementing multiple programming languages and calling the APIs. Now, let's talk about the goals. In the very beginning of the semester, we set some target and expectations about how our code should be and how our app should be working. So, first was maintaining 99% uptime during the academic session, and luckily we have achieved that. Second was integrated robust security controls and fault tolerance mechanisms to prevent malicious code injection and application crashes as we are using Sandbox inside our app. We have achieved that as well. Then initially we had planned to deploy it on the AWS cloud, but later on we switched our plan to deploying it on our CMOS server. And last but not the least, having backup for the submissions and the code. So we do not have the feature yet, but we have planned to add this before launching. So how does the future features of our code creator looks like? First, we want to add more programming languages. Second, we want to have AI generated code detection. Third, we want to have the analytical tools for the educator to track and identify the common student struggles. And then finally, we want to add the learning outcomes according to ABET accreditation. As we have reached our last slide, let's bring it home. CodeGrader turns slow, stressful grading into fast, fair feedback that saves instructors hours and gives students that instant guidance they need to grow, and pushes the classroom toward a smarter and more empowering way to learn code. Thank you so much for your time. Hope to see you at the event.